When we arrived at the funeral home, I jumped out of the car as fast as I could, knowing Al would be in there. I ran through the front door and yelled his name, trying to find him, but he was nowhere to be seen. I looked desperately through every room and every space I could think of, but no Al. I recognized so many of the people in the room, so many sad faces, so much crying, but yet no Al. I sat down in a chair feeling defeated and broken, and I began to cry. I missed my best friend so much. I sat there wishing and praying this was all just a bad dream. As I wiped away the tears and gathered my composure, an old memory of both of us playing in the backyard popped in my head. It made me smile. Then I realized where Aluk was hiding. I sprinted through the funeral home to find a window looking to the backyard. There was my best friend and brother, Aluk Minigu, flying with his arms, moving up and down as if there were wings of a great eagle, a great gipu. Flying with no care, no sadness, no fear, just flying. I knew exactly where he was at that moment, and I watched him be free. I slowly walked up to Al, and he stopped moving his arms, and he looked at me. His eyes were different now. His face had visibly changed to look years older, and his warm smile no longer existed. I started talking to Aluk, but the words were coming out so fast that I was scrambling all my words and not making any sense, but he stopped me and gave me the tightest hug I could ever ask for. I felt his pain. I felt his sorrow. I felt all the emotions during that hug, and I began to cry on his shoulder. Al faced me again and said, "There is no need to cry, my brother. I am still with her. My mother has traveled to Melkitai with me. She is there now smiling and telling me to be brave." I looked at Al through full eyes of tears and said, "I wanted to be there with you both." His eyes lowered to the ground. "My brother, Melkitai is not a place you should wish to visit anymore. It is dark, full of fear and pain now. My mother has become that light I talked to you about for so many years. She is the only thing that is good about that world now. I no longer fear her light, my brother. But I too will be a light in that world one day soon. And our lights will shine so bright that it will save you and save so many other lost souls. But most importantly, my brother, it will save Melkitai. Then, my brother, will it be safe to return to our sanctuary again?" Al then left our embrace and began walking back into the funeral home. Once he opened the door, he stopped and turned his head to look and said, "There is a new light appearing in Melkitai these days. We will meet soon again, my brother. Namoltes, until we meet again." I stood there trying to figure out what Al meant about him becoming a light in Melkitai, and now this new light appearing. I became so worried about my best friend, and now he has left me, all alone.